Day 418, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and don't quit. All right, so we're going to talk about career. The pillar of career is important because that is what gets you out of the house and brings you back in a good mood sometimes, most of the time, hopefully. Those of us that ended up getting out of the service before we wanted to, either by injury or screw up, that can crush that pillar, and you got to build it up. And what you got to do is find the right pillar for you in the career department. You have a lot of things that probably stimulate you to be able to do as a career, but you have to find the one that's going to be sustainable in your new normal. If you've gotten out because you were injured, you have to learn how to operate within the new normal. For me, my plan when I was in the Army was, well, before the Army, was join up, became the grunt, wanted to be a grunt, enjoyed being a grunt, wanted to stay a grunt for at least 20 years. That didn't happen. And then it was supposed to get out and go law enforcement, federal or state or local. It was just to be into law enforcement. That didn't happen. And because of my normal now, there's no way in hell. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried. Tried 3 different times to get into law enforcement of some sort. And because my new normal says no, I didn't get in, for one reason or the other. Usually because I was too broke dick to pass the physical part of it. I work hard to stay in shape, but I am not in shape compared to those that are doing it, or at least on their way in anyway. The career pillar is important because that is what gets you out the door in the morning. I think I already said that, and then brings you back at night happy and satisfied that you have done something with purpose outside of your family, and that takes care of your family. So you have to figure something out, and it can't be necessarily just a passion. Because if you suck at art but you're passionate about it and want to make it a career, you might get lucky, but largely you're probably gonna fail at it because you suck at it. Like I said, you might get lucky, but you have to have something that gives you purpose more so than passion. For me, it was doing something to be attached back to the military somehow, because that's where my calling has been for my entire life, from young to, my dad will tell you, probably so would my grandfather if he was still here. I wanted to serve my country. I love this place. I love this country. I love what it has stood for. I'm not necessarily happy with the political direction it's going, but I'm not going on a political rant here. But I still love my country, and I want to protect its people and protect its resources and protect everything about it. I love my country, and I feel it's given me a lot, and I owe it, and I've tried to pay that back. So it took me 14 years to find the purpose that I was looking for. Every other job that I've had since I've been out, didn't do it. Was not happy. I actually look forward on Sunday night going to bed saying, yep, I gotta go to work. That hasn't happened in years. Now I gotta say, what I was saying, that Sunday night going to bed to get up for Monday PT was not always, I can't wait to go to work. Oh shit, 4-mile run, fuck. But anyway, but then I get doing it and I'm good, at least until the end. And those of you that know me knew I used to be able to run, and I was in good shape. I mean, fuck, I tried to become a Green Beret. You don't get to selection and get into selection being a slouch, PT-wise. The bottom line is you do what you got to do to provide for your family, but also please your inner self and have the motivation to get up out of bed every morning and say, I got to go do the job. You know, not, man, I got to go do the damn job. And that's a big part of most people, because they want to go do something that they feel is important. And like I said, it has to fall within your new normal. If you are a combat wounded veteran, a heart decided to go get fucked, you have to operate within the new normal. You have to live within its parameters to be successful and to be happy. And you have to learn to accept that. And I'll probably keep going over that, because a lot of people that I have seen on Facebook and talked to in person, oh, woe is me about what has happened to me, and they want to go back to what it was before. Fuck yeah, you want to go back to what it was before. You weren't fucked up. But the bottom line is, you are where you are at right now, and you have to be able to accept that. And I'm not saying accept that you're how do I want to say this? I know what I'm trying to say and I can't pop it out. Give me a second here. You're never going to like that you got screwed up. I do not like that my heart decided to blow out on me. You don't have to like that you got what happened to you over in Iraq, Afghanistan, or wherever. Panama.